that's the best photo of him in that set.
My advice, we got to find Victor, because this needs to be filtered through the rookie card commandants. Look, Leonardo DiCaprio's rookie card. Ed coming back with a SGC Grading Reveal. This is 8 cards here that I sent into SGC in a group submission with Mike O. This order did take a while. Took, I think, a little bit over a month. So, took a little bit. This was in the process of when SGC was being acquired by collectors. That news broke in the middle of this order grading. So, kind of one of the last orders under the old SGC ownership. I've talked about it ad nauseum with friends and in live chats on a lot of different people's videos, but you kind of know my thoughts on the collector's acquisition of SGC. Won't beat a dead horse because that thing is already turned into glue. Let's just get into the cards. So the first card here is from 2003 Yu Yu Hakusho. This is the Ghost Files of Hiei. So this is a near mint to mint 8. I'm pretty happy with this grade. I had this card. I remember I got this at a promo all the way back at Otakon, I think in either 2004 or 2005. Was in one of my Otakon gift bags. But big fan of Yu Yu Hakusho. Remember when that first came out on Adult Swim back in 2001 on Cartoon Network. And always been a big fan of that show. I think it's one of the best all-time shonen anime. And just a really, really great show. And I've had this card for a really long time. This TCG didn't particularly do well when it was released. I think they only did the 2 sagas, the Spirit Detective Saga and also the Dark Tournament. I think after that, it kind of just did not sell well. So they discontinued the line. And if you look at that time period, a lot of animes were being made into TCGs. I know there's a Gundam line as well, Mobile Suit War, and trying to find boxes or blasters or starter kits of that stuff is extremely difficult. I think because the production runs were low, but a lot of these cards, and why I'm happy with the 8, a lot of these cards just weren't well taken care of, so I think an 8 is pretty good for this card. As you can see with this next card, this is Yusuke. This is the starter deck. This came back a 6. Looks really nice in the tux, and the card really pops. But I wasn't sure. The top corner here, that's definitely why it got a 6. There's some type of print defect on the card that runs all the way down. I only have one of these in my collection, so I was trying to compare it to what little copies I could find online. And I couldn't tell in person, I couldn't tell over the internet, I should say, if other examples of this card had a print defect. So I didn't know if that was how the card was designed or if this particular card just had a defect. So that's why I sent this one in, and I got my answer. Got a 6. So it's definitely some type of defect on the card. But those were the 2 TCG cards I sent. Next is from 2023 Topps Chrome. Wanted to get the slab for the Phillies collection. This is the orange 9.5 Mint Plus of Cody Clemens, numbered out of 25. Just wanted to get that slabbed up. Little Rocket, Cody Clemens, son of Roger Clemens. This was probably the biggest disappointment of the order. Was really hoping for a 9 on this card. This is from 2005 Topps Crackerjack. This is the mini. This is the gray, which is numbered out of 25 of Chase Utley. So I got the 8.5 near mint to mint plus. A little disappointed with that. Was really hoping for a 9. But it got the 8.5. I was only a half grade off, so still a really, really cool card. Very tough card to find, and I just love the design there, and I just think it fits really, really beautifully in the SGC holder. So Chase Utley, Crackerjack. Next is a card that was gifted to me by Amish Dave Archer. Mike brought up a good point Mike O brought up a good point. I might have got a better grade if I took off the peel, but I did not. I kept it as it is. I wanted to keep it the way Dave gave it to me. This is from 1997, Pinnacle, totally certified. This is the Platinum Blue, numbered out of 1999, of Scott Rowland, Hall of Famer. Came back in the 8.5 Mint Plus. So just wanted to get that slabbed for the collection. This was a gift that Dave gave to me and thought it would look good in the SGC holder. So, little 90s insert there. Next is the final baseball card is from 2021 Panini Diamond Kings. This is the DeLong. These things are super, super short prints. Panini didn't exactly give a total number of the print run, but I was thrilled with the grade here. This came back a 9.5 Mint Plus of Bryce Harper. These cards are insanely tough. You don't see too many pop up on the secondary sites. And when they do, they're pretty expensive. But again, there's no print run on these. Panini never said. So it's only speculation out there on how many examples there are or what this potentially could be number 2. But if your favorite player is in the set or you have a player that you like in this set, highly recommend checking it out. Just a really, really cool card and a tough card to come across. So, real thrilled that it came back a 9.5 Mint Plus. And then next, I had this card for a while. This is from 2009 Topps Heritage American. This is the Chrome, numbered out of 1776. Highlights Great Americans. This is the Chrome of General Sherman. So, nice chromage there of the General. And it came back a 8.5 near mint to mint plus. Again, a tad bit disappointing, but this card is off center. I thought I could sneak in a 9 there, but this Sherman heading down south all the way to Boca got the 8.5. So a couple 8.5s in this order. What can you do? And the final card here was a card that I bought at the Philly show. And this is why I love doing card show recap videos. I went back to my card show recap after getting this card, and I wanted to see what my thoughts were when I got this card, because I gave a numerical grade on what I thought the card would be. And I said this card would get a 2 in my Philly show recap, and I was right on the mark. This is from 1911. This is the Royal Bengals. Heroes of History, General Sherman, with the March to the Sea, and it came back the SGC 2. Got the 2 because on the back there's quite a bit of paper loss here, which I did not notice initially while buying the card. I think I paid $70 for this card raw. Dealer said it was one of his best raw examples. And again, when you're looking at these cards in person raw, I really just focused on the front. Didn't really look too closely at the back. If I looked more closely at the back, I would have definitely tried to come down a little more for the card to be a little more price friendly, but I still think a 2 is nice for this card. And the paper loss on the back isn't glaring. It's only on a couple of the words there. You can kind of see it a little bit there where it says Price Cigar Smokers. So, still a really nice example, and the front really, really presents well. So, love this card. The General Sherman, March to the Sea. And then you got the background there. Might be Savannah. Very, very cool. So, that's all I got for you guys. I do have another SGC order out. Gave Mike O some cards at the March Philly show, and I got a lot of heavy hitters in there. When collectors acquired SGC, I kind of wanted to get slabbed a couple more of my higher end autograph cards that have been in the collection for a really, really long time before collectors maybe changes SGC's price and scale, or if you need a membership, I don't know. The future's unwritten, like Joe Strummer said. We don't know what's going to happen, so I wanted to just get those cards slabbed up, get them in the holders, and get them protected. So you'll be seeing that submission coming back soon, and hopefully I do well. So that's all I got for you guys. Have a great one. Take care. Have fun in the hobby. And remember, if you're soaking your cards in chemicals, that's alteration.